talk about Liam, I don't know if you're going to be better than Liam Akin. The way
Me,
you
I'm going to better than Liam. I'm already better than Liam.
you will.
Uh,
Okay, since we are here, if you are the Chelsea coach, what's your starting 11? Because all of
Chelsea
us have
coach.
opinions about Liam. So let's what's our starting 11 if you are the coach? I'm
If I'm Chelsea coach, first thing is that shore up the defense. You don't have good defenders. From two DMs, Santos and Caicedo start. Cover the back. No, because the center backs are like they're like weather. Today, the likelihood that they will not play well is high. I'll just go more defensive. James starts for me, Cucurella starts. And I'll start Chaloba or Fofana, then Tosin or Badashile. I can't play one of them depending on who is fit, but one of them is one. They are both Tosin and Badashile are the ones that can read the game. They are just both poor at it. Fofana and Chaloba, they can add core tackle ones, but they're also both not good at it as much as I. But Chaloba seems to have been the better one of the two this season so far. So I'll probably go Chaloba, Tosin. I don't like how Badashile plays. He plays too non like he's like a dassical. Like his mind is with his girlfriend. So I wouldn't. So for me, it's going to be Tosin and Chaloba. But the main thing is that Caicedo and Santos must cover. And Caicedo, I would say, don't leave that back for any reason. Santos can move forward. So it's going to be two out, but I'll go for 5-1 easily. Then I'll play three in front of that, and my three would be Palmer, Estava, and Neto. Neto, what's it called, Pedro Neto, and I'm going to go with Jao Pedro.
who's your
You
goalkeeper?
know what?
Who's your
My
Your
goalkeeper?
goalkeeper,
goalkeeper is Sanchez
whoever is
now.
fit out of your goalkeepers, none of them is. All of them.
Mhm,
I'll
Sanchez.
still play Sanchez too.
Yeah, I'm always saying that 4-2-3-1 is a bad formation for the players that we have. I think 4-2-3-1 is a bad formation for the players we have. Like I understand why it's on paper the best that fits all your best players in the all your best 11 players that Chelsea has into the in the game, but it's the worst formation. I think we should be playing 3-4-3, in my opinion, and it should be Sanchez at the back. Um, any of the centre backs are there. There's no one who
Decide.
is
I had to
especially
decide.
better than any other one. But most likely Cole will start. The right centre back should be James. In my
Yes.
opinion, it should be James. Gusto and Cucurella as wing backs.
Yeah.
Then you can now play Enzo and Caicedo together in the midfield. That works because James can always be going into midfield if he wants to. Can be dropping into midfield or he can play right centre back. Whatever, he's intelligent enough to play to know when to go into midfield. And Enzo can now go forward and support the attack. The three attackers should be, in my opinion, João Pedro, Estavao, and Palma. So that it anymore.
Joseph.
Probably go for a 4-2-3-1. It's still the best formation. It's just
Yeah.
we have very bad personnel. Um, if he can find a way for the defenders to play well, I don't see why not. And it's James Cucurella straight up for me. Chaloba, Fofana or Colwill, and then Caicedo, of course. Then Enzo, Estava on the right, Neto on the left, Palma and João Pedro.
You said the only reason why I didn't play Enzo in that position, I like Enzo as a player as a whole, but I'm beginning to think that Enzo, and I think me and Shay about this conversation like 2 years ago, that and this is my opinion and I may be wrong, I don't think that position wise, Enzo and Palmer together in that midfield is a synergy that helps Chelsea well. So, and I saw the way Pochettino was trying to
I
play
agree
the two
with
of
that.
them together. He was
Mhm.
kept on adjusting. Maresca did the same thing, kept on adjusting. Liam
Yeah.
is kept on adjusting, whereby it's like one of them can't play when one of them is playing. Like it doesn't stabilize the midfield, and that's why I was thinking that I know Enzo is those player that they can defend but they can attack. It's not like they are excellent in both, but they have this all-round game. However, if you put Santos in that defensive block to say, you know what, you have legs, you're young, you are not let Palmer lose the ball. Protect Palmer, gamble on Palmer and Estava losing the ball. But you have people at the back that can protect them, the way Maresca did. thought that it wasn't like the attackers were not losing the ball during Maresca, but there was a triangle that protects that angle when they lose the ball. I'm not saying that it's for me, it's either Enzo or Palmer plays. And Palmer is more explosive than Enzo. And that's why I would just put Enzo on there.
Why I think 4-2-3-1 is bad there is because of Enzo. Because I think it
That's
puts
why I
so
dropped
much
Enzo.
pressure on Caicedo to be and on the 4-2-3-1 where you're so Maresca was trying to solve that problem by inverting his fullbacks into midfield to help Caicedo when Enzo goes forward because Enzo is not good enough defender to play as a two-man midfield.
No.
He's not he doesn't have that kind of position awareness too, like positional discipline, not awareness. To just be there. And that's why I think a 3-4-3 is the best formation for the players that we have.
Okay, well, I'm going to stick to my guy. Something similar to what Enzo did. Gusto is coming into my starting 11. Um, Gusto is there. Fofana and Chaloba are there. Cucurella. I will stick to that back four. And Rich James is going to play in the midfield. I don't care what anybody says that Rich James is best at right back. I'll put Rich James in my midfield and play Caicedo. I'll play Caicedo with Rich James in the midfield because I know that Rich James will definitely protect anybody he has to protect. He can cover for Gusto and then he can cover for people that are going to lose the ball in front. And then, so my forward will be, um, I don't know if Enzo will get into my teammate of Fernandez, but Kopama will be there. And then Pedro Neto. And then I don't know which of the coaches have played. I don't know. I don't really care for Estava right now in my Chelsea team because I've been trying to defend and not play any flamboyant football. So and Pedro. So yes, that's what I'm going to do. So it looks like 4-3-3, but I'll play inverted, popular inverted that gets everybody upset. Yeah.